Hi, this is Jennifer Graff with the New Home Experts, and you are in for an absolutely special treat today. If you are looking for an amazing 55 and over experience here in Las Vegas, we are out in Sun City, Summerlin today, checking out this absolutely stunning listing by Michael Mayer at Keller Williams VIP Realty. I'm so excited to show you around because this property is hands down gorgeous. Let's get started. So if you've been thinking about retiring here in Las Vegas, I might just have the absolute best property for you right now here in Sun City, Summerlin. Welcome to 2652 Gulfside Drive, again, Sun City, Summerlin. This is 1653 square feet. Absolutely just a stunning property. My son said off camera, what did you say? It was solar punk, which I didn't really know what that meant, but I looked it up and I think actually you have something there, Peter. I kind of agree with you. What I'm even more excited to show you today is just how gorgeously done. Everything's been refinished. The entire property's been redone. If you take a look at, everything, including these gorgeous cabinets. And look, we have a surprise guest.
Oh, hey guys.
This is actually our amazing listing agent, Michael Mayer from Keller Williams VIP Realty. And what's so amazing about this is, Michael, you were actually the visionary behind this project. It's gorgeous.
I was. So I worked together with one of my investors. He likes to flip with me. And in this project, he said, I can go ham, do whatever I want, and really stretch my wings and see what I can do. So this is my vision. This is something I came up with in my head. And over the last roughly 10 months, made it come true.
It's absolutely gorgeous. I'm looking forward to Michael's going to be showing us around today, really give us all the details of really how this property came together. So stick around because you're going to get all of those highlights right now. So as I mentioned, we are in the 55 and over community of Sun City, Summerlin. Most of these homes were built originally like in the early 90s.
Yeah, like 1993-ish.
Yeah, 1993-ish. And what's really amazing, what I really want to drill down with Michael today is find out kind of what your vision was when you came into this home, what it looked like originally, and how you thought up this incredible design.
So when we first took possession of the house, it needed a lot of work.
Okay.
We took down a lot of walls. This ceiling in the kitchen was down here to 9 feet. We had to raise it all the way up here. We actually had to redo some of the trusses up there. So it's really taken a lot of effort and a lot of money, unfortunately, to make it look this way.
Well, it looks incredible.
Yeah. So one of the things people were asking me is, do you think something this modern will sell in a 55 plus community?
Right.
And like you mentioned, built in 93, most of the original owners here are in the 90s. So they're kind of phasing out.
Okay.
Unfortunately.
It's a nice way to put it.
So it is a much younger crowd. The 55 plus these days is not that old anymore.
Right, I know.
I'm nearly there. Well, not.
I'm close.
I got 10 years or so.
Oh, okay. So that must see you, but that's fine.
So yeah, originally we didn't plan on building this house. I actually looked at a couple other ones that were further up on the golf course, a little bit bigger, 2,600 square feet.
Okay.
That's what we were originally shooting for, but it just so happened the cards laid and this is where we ended up.
Well, it's absolutely amazing. And I kind of like that it's only, 1653 square feet because it just, like every inch of it is redone. And it's just like it comes out to be like a little cozy, sort of getaway for people, even if it's like a secondary home or something. I think it works really nicely.
And the way we've opened it up really makes it feel much more than 1652 square feet.
Percent.
Yeah, people walk in here and they're like, oh, is this 2,400 square feet or so? And
you're like, no, it's not that big. So tell us, I was really amazed by, even all these incredible appliances.
Yeah, so you wouldn't think you could go get really nice luxury appliances on a budget, but actually I found this brand Forno through Home Depot.
Okay, wait, I'm gonna turn this on just for...
So this is a heating rack, right? Where you put your heating stuff here.
Pizza up here.
Yeah, keep it warm. We have 8 burners, 2 ovens. We put in a pot filler to make sure it's easy to get the water in.
And this is gorgeous.
Thank you.
This is a gorgeous backsplash. I love how it's kind of has that iridescent look to it.
My main contractor that does all my tile work, all my cabinetry work and stuff, he suggested this one and he chose right.
It's muted and yet really just beautifully done. And then I love the venting here. And what a great idea to kind of have that greenery.
So this is a boxwood hedge. I had done a green wall before at my personal house.
Okay.
And I really liked how it turned out. And one day I was sitting on the couch and I was just envisioning like something in the middle of it floating out of it. And I was like, oh man, that would look really cool if you had like a TV floating out of it or
Right.
a fireplace. So that's what I've got going on across the room.
Here, like you wouldn't think about it in a kitchen.
Well, yeah, so I wanted to make it a running theme. So I wanted to call this house Boxwood on Gulfside.
Oh my gosh, okay, I love that.
So we named it.
Idea.
Yeah, so we have a running theme of boxwood hedge throughout the house. I actually had more originally, but the HOA kind of fought with me on some of the stuff. So if you don't like HOAs, they're a little strict.
Well, Summerlin might not be for you. You're not. So tell me about the refrigerator as well. This is amazing too.
So this is a 60-inch 4-note refrigerator. One side is the fridge, one side's the freezer.
So, okay, so tell me how this is all working.
So once you open it and stuff, it'll tell you what temperature we're at. You can just unlock it, change the temperature if you want, or turn it into a freezer.
Wow, I was like, you could do that like as a joke.
Freezer.
Be like, sorry, all your fruit is frozen. And then here, same thing. This is just like a toy. Ah, this is at 0 degrees. I love it. Okay. And then you have some additional storage up here that I will never be able to reach.
Correct.
But you can. This is just beautifully
Then to
done.
finish out the appliances here, we have the matching washer.
Nice. And then this is
The drawer.
quartz.
Microwave.
Oh, wow. Look at that. And this is all quartz, Michael?
Yes, all quartz countertop.
Okay. And you know, this is just such a neat idea too, putting the stonework in between.
This was inspired by Blue Heron, honestly.
Okay.
I love their.
You know what? I've seen a blue heron home. Actually, Peter and I, we were out at that one in Lake Las Vegas that we did.
That's the one.
And
Yeah.
okay, this is funny because
So
I've never
good.
seen it before, and it looks great.
I loved it, so I put the rocks in, and I made it a carrying theme throughout the house too. So you're gonna see the black rock more places throughout the house. You should actually come over and check out this sink I've got going on here. Turn the lights up a little bit. So I did run LEDs underneath all the cabinets.
Oh wow! Okay.
Underneath all the floating shelves. This sink is pretty special. I mean, this thing has multiple functions. So you have
Does it wash
cutting boards
for you?
cut here, then you put your knife in here.
Wow, what's going on here?
So this is where you would take your temperature, you dial up your temperature, and then you pick where you want your water to come out. You pick it out here.
Oh my God!
After you're gonna wash fruits and vegetables,
Oh.
take it out here.
This is so cool. I've never seen anything like this.
And then we got a waterfall spill here.
Wow. And then this is for drinking water.
Reverse osmosis. So we have a brand new reverse osmosis under here. There's 6 filters there.
This is amazing.
And then this is actually a cup washer. So after you're done with your cup, you had your glass of wine,
Whoa. That is so cool. It's like you're like a bartender.
Take a little muscle to push it down.
Yeah, I guess it won't go. This is amazing. I'm so excited. This is just one of the most beautiful kitchens I've seen. And again, it's not that big, but the attention to detail, Michael, is just amazing.
Yeah, check out. I mean, people don't really notice. These are little things I have to point out, but look how, I mean, this cabinet is really floating. Easy.
Right. It really is floating. Watch. It's floating. Sorry, well, I'm excited. I'm excited to see the rest of the house. Let's go take a look. You might have noticed that Michael kind of came through as like a secret door. So let's go see what's behind this secret door.
Behind secret door number 1.
Here we go.
So this is an inspiration I saw on Instagram. I've been
What?
seeing this pop up in like $10 million houses. And we're like,
Wait, and I see that's all lights up.
we lit it up.
Oh my gosh, this is super fun. Okay, and here we are.
Now this is a retirement
Great.
community, so I didn't want to make it too hard for them to be able to do their laundry.
By the way, I'm going to be 55 like in 6 months, so I just want to be very clear that I can still put
Very
my dollars down.
So let me show you too, because remember how you mentioned the cabinets above the fridge?
Right. Fair enough.
These are actually steps, so you can get up here.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
I actually designed the the drawer slides not like this, like they're supposed to be to hold, but I put them this way so they would flex.
Nice.
So when you step on it, it hits the ground and doesn't move.
Okay, so I don't fall down and go pop.
Exactly. Here you have your detergent.
Yes, I can put my fabric stuff.
Put it right in your machine.
Nice. And we didn't talk yet about the floor. This is absolutely beautiful. You said this is porcelain?
Porcelain, yeah. 2 foot by 4 foot tiles.
This is just so pretty. I just love the way this is done. All of the light fixtures that you've picked throughout the home are just gorgeous. Oh, I think you might have mentioned what this is, but I don't remember. What is this?
This is just an ice maker. So unfortunately, the Forno brand big 60-inch refrigerator does not come with an ice maker. So we ran a separate ice maker. This will put out about 130 pounds a day. So it'll mass produce ice.
Okay, because I need a lot of ice in my universe.
If I was living here, I would probably turn it on for a little. I don't know if I'd want it running all the time unless I had guests, but I would probably turn on, let it make some ice, and then put it in a bucket and put it in the fridge.
Nice. And then you mentioned, where you sourced all your appliances. Where did you get, if you're allowed to reveal your sources, where did you get all these gorgeous light fixtures?
This company's gonna love me for this. Here in Las Vegas, there's a company called Nellis Auctions. Nellis Auctions is a return place for Amazon stuff. So when people buy stuff on Amazon, they return it because they don't like it, it didn't work with their house.
Right.
Maybe when they tried to hook the light up, they burned out the driver in it for the LED light.
Okay.
So for example, this beautiful light we have over the kitchen here.
Which is amazing.
This light normally retails for about $600-700. And I was able to get it on the auction for about $160. And when I got it, the LED driver inside of it was burned up.
Okay.
So I bought another one online for $12.
Well, you are incredibly resourceful. What a fantastic idea. And I mean, it looks stunning. I mean, like I said, it just all comes together so beautifully. This wall, I mean, you walk in and that's really the first thing that you see is just how gorgeous this wall is done. And I just love the blue and the gold and the light and the green and then the fireplace. Even the texture and the wall up here, I mean, is just such an incredible vision. And this was everything that you thought up, correct?
Absolutely, yeah. So it metamorphed throughout my process of building it. Originally when I designed this, this part of the wall was just gonna protrude out and actually I was gonna just do a drywall. It was just gonna stick out further and have the lighting behind it and stuff like that. But playing around the auction, I came across these really cool boards. I'd used these in another house, but we didn't buy them on auction then, and they're quite expensive.
Right.
So finding out I could get them at such a discount was really helpful. It was hard to kind of source the same color.
Okay, okay.
So it did take me, like, it's not one thing you're gonna go on the auction and buy 7 boxes of this and get it done.
Right.
It took several, like maybe 3 months.
Right, you got to
Or-
figure out what colors in and everything like that. And then you also probably, I'm assuming, changed out these panel doors.
We did,
too.
yeah. So originally there was a single window here and a slider.
Okay.
And there was actually right where your cameraman here, it was a fireplace.
Oh.
And there was a wall that stuck out there.
Wow, all right.
So again, another wall we took down,
Okay.
put in this 12-foot expansive door. We really wanted to convey indoor-outdoor living here.
And
So-
it absolutely does. And what I love, and Peter, make sure you get this, is if you just look up, I mean, you really get, I mean, you almost feel like you're like having like, you could be having like brunch at a hotel or something, right?
There's more detail
What it
you don't
feels
even
like.
see. I actually painted the ceiling with sky blue. I painted clouds on it.
Oh my gosh, okay.
And then up around this upper edge here, you can't see it now, but in the evening, there is some lighting effects up there that make it look like a sunset skipping across the sky.
It really feels like, I mean, you're so transported. I'm just loving this. And then of course you step out here, you have this, now this is a different tile, right? So what?
Well, again, this is actually porcelain tiles.
Oh, it's
3
porcelain
foot by
tile?
3 foot
Okay.
porcelain tiles.
Okay.
This part of my wall here, this originally I built to be 7 inches tall, and it was fully wrapped in that boxwood. So earlier when we were in the kitchen, we were talking about one of the concessions I had to make with the HOA was to take the boxwood off there and take this down in order for me to keep this.
And it's funny because I didn't really feel like I was missing out because you already have the structure here, so you can easily sit under here, and be comfortable. I loved all the greenery in here too, because obviously we do live in the desert here in Las Vegas, and there's a good amount of greenery in Sun City, Summerlin, because it is obviously one of the older communities. But I think bringing that outdoors in and bringing that feel of greenery into the house really kind of changes your mood. Like you just feel really good in here.
It does, yeah, you don't quite feel like you're in Vegas.
You don't feel like you're in Vegas. I'm really excited to see the primary bedroom and all the amazing upgrades you did in there as well.
Let me show you one more little trick here you don't see.
One more thing.
So the TV does sit a little bit high. So if you're gonna sit here and watch a movie, you're gonna be looking up and it's a little strainful on the neck. So I did add a little feature to help out with that too. It takes just a minute to come down, but
Oh, that's so fun.
so again, another thing I found on the auction. This is normally it's meant to be mounted above a mantle to bring a TV down
Right.
from over a mantle from sitting so high, and I saw a great use for it here and incorporated it.
That's amazing. Really, I mean, that's what's so neat about this house is literally like anything that you'd be like, oh, that you would consider an objection, you have solved for it.
We did.
Let's go take a look at the rest of the house. Okay, so now we are going to be checking out the primary. I even love this little setup right out here. I just think, again, just for extra storage, it's just a nice little addition. I love even the thought of the lighting in here. And I can't wait to show you. I kind of my eye this way because I'm looking at how amazing this primary bedroom is. It's really that amazing. So let's take a look. Oh my gosh.
Into the primary retreat here. So again, a lot of work done in here. Originally, this bathroom felt very, very tight, very small.
Okay.
And there was actually a wall here and here. This was a closet, believe it or not, that you accessed from the bedroom section. So there was a closet door here. I needed this place to feel, you know, like
This feels like an amazing hotel. I mean, that's really what this feels like.
yeah. So this is a little concept I came up with. Very simple design, just some wood and some LED lighting, but it really adds to the effect in here. Didn't have to do too much in here, actually. The built-ins were already here.
Okay.
So I did just add
So
the lighting effect.
So there was this closet here.
Yes.
Okay.
So the built-ins were here even.
And so someone originally was going to come through the bathroom to get to the bedroom door,
Correct.
right? Okay.
So like I said, this was blocked off, and then actually, we'll flip sides here.
Right.
And over here where the shower and toilet was, this was closed off too. We had a wall here and a door here.
Got it. Okay, makes sense.
We did river rock through here, around the toilet, under the wall, all around. So there's river rock outside in the fireplace too. Now, we do have people that come through and say, well, I really like my toilet put away by itself, and
Right.
I can do that easily. Before anybody closes on the house, I can throw a wall and a door here. I just needed it open.
Right, because you don't know what people want, right? Because you don't know what, like, it was fine. I didn't really, but I can understand that could be an objection for some people. Just depends on your...
Personally, if likely you're going to have a couple in here,
Right.
or a solo person. And if I was a married couple in here, being the man, I would probably just walk across the hall and use the other restrooms.
There you go. All right, so let's come through. And this totally reminds me, if you've been in Vidara, the condo hotel, a lot of their suites are set up like this, where you have like the bedroom and the bathroom had like a little window and you could kind of see into the tub.
Yes.
So I've definitely seen this before, but I love how you brought it from a hotel experience into a home and residential experience.
So it does two things, it does add to that hotel vibe. It makes you feel like you're on vacation all the time.
Yeah, it does. All I need is like a pina colada.
But it really opens the place up.
No reference to White Lotus there.
Again, trying to emphasize that we can make a smaller space feel really big.
Right.
So it really opens it.
Absolutely. I mean, this is just, the amount of work that you have put into this. Thank you so much. This is an incredible experience. Again, what I really love about doing this is it's always nice to walk through a beautiful home, but when you have somebody here that can share with you the vision behind it, that is just a whole other level. Thank you so much, Michael, from Keller Williams VIP Realty.
Good, thank you.
And thanks so much for watching our video today. Please make sure to like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.